So a lot of people are saying that there is nothing in Ghana. A lot of people in Ghana and those Ghanaians are saying that there is nothing in Ghana, and the country doesn't have a future. If you're a young man or a young woman and you're living in Ghana, you don't have a future. And the reason why they are saying this is because of they are saying that there are no opportunities in Ghana. But is that really true? Are there really no opportunities in Ghana?
Nobody can tell me that Ghana is poor and I'll believe it.
This is the question we are coming to answer in this video, so that we get to know what is really missing, whether it is opportunities or whatever.
Very nice man, young man, maybe 25 or less. Near Casanoa and about because Ghana had the water high near you. I'm saying, hey, how is that possible? Also, already when you have visa na danwa wetu. His only vision is to get out. I'm saying, now say hanya de ani what here ye. Was this a minya visa dia? Na system no frustrate ye.
Or more, the youth in Ghana right now, those who are living in Ghana are saying that they want to travel, almost free of mind, because they are hearing these things and they are believing it. Those who are living abroad, the Ghanaians who are living abroad, are also saying they are not coming back. Understand? So, a problem no adding. And we know clearly that not everybody, I'm talking about those who are living in Ghana right now, not everybody will get a chance to travel. It is now to Tisaniama, we now believe here. And they are saying that you don't have any future, which means you've condemned yourself to fail. You have condemned yourself to fail. So when you hear these things, don't believe them.
What is interpretation we say I know or give here. But maybe the between say in the middle of all these opportunities, let's still have one.
Now I want to understand this. Yeah, this is what I've come to see, that we are people that when we go to a place and there is a problem, instead of us to stay and solve it, we leave. Now we can tell that whenever we travel to any country and there is a problem within the country, we tend not to associate ourselves with the problem. You say, so we send message to the government to come and pick us back to our country, which means that you know where you come from. So we need to understand that whatever problems we are facing, we are the ones who are responsible, or we are the ones who need to solve it, not leave the problem. Because we call on another problem, but we be free to another place, which is not a good thing for you. Which means that's the same attitude we are showing in our relationships and in our workplaces and in our businesses. So who started business now, who any problem you encounter any problem, you are supposed to stay and understand why this thing is happening and solve it rather than changing business. This attitude or this character I shown, it's not right. We need to change that. Now, talking about opportunities, now people are saying that there are no opportunities in Ghana. You see, the whole school system is to train you to look for a job. So once you go through the process, the only thing you are looking for is a job, because the whole purpose of the degree or the certificate now is to look for a job. Inti obia ni ho a otena se eka se, oh, maybe a school, I didn't na memfa nimdie na ma through the school no, to open a business. Nobody does that, because that is what it was designed for you to look for a job.
Because school in the is on me pay juma. Oh, dear, no, it was a ubi juma.
And that is why there are no so many opportunities in Ghana. You understand? Or like already made opportunities. And where we see a little opportunity, now if you look at the music industry, which is wrong. We all have been given so many talents. There are so many industries that we can indulge in to create opportunity in and build something there. When you look at football, there are so many Ghanaians and young boys and the chances for any one of them to get picked to play in a higher league is very few, very small. Looking at the number of people who want to play football and the number of opportunities or the chances for them to play in any league. Because How many people do they need in one team? I'm not a football person, but looking at the numbers, it's just few. And looking at the numbers, they are not going to get that opportunity. And people are going out there, still going through all this process and still don't get it. And we need to solve this problem. So looking at the problem, how can we create opportunities in Ghana? Because you share other countries now. Most of the opportunities that we see are opportunities created by the people. You understand? We want a talent, we want a BB, or yeah. No, we find a team, and as a on incophobia, then akabum, they build a business or something around it so that they can get people in. Umbetimi nkofo foforo na my den, my joining, and that's what we are supposed to do. But yeah, no, even business crowd ni obi be joining no. Or person onye solo because of person who say ono nko na eden. Why you here? So that thing we need to change. There is also this issue of lack of continuation because we share your country now. Whenever any government come into power, they do certain things, they create certain things, and the next government is supposed to continue as like thinking about it. In Kayasenka, the sitting government should finish their own thing. Obia said they should finish their own thing, but they sit down, waste time, and then when they are coming to leave power or when there is going to be another election, they start projects and they know they can't finish. So they are using that opportunity to fight for another term so that they will tell us when we vote for them, they will continue their project. And most of the time, it doesn't happen like that. And the next government also fails to continue that because also no urban or the policies here but want to be will be problem and the ember to so. And this is the problem that we are dealing with in Ghana.
Said there will be PMU ewe prayer mantam ni muno. NDC amanyoko no krabata we prayer mantamu. Achokrata ten e de won sema ba betuja. Di asem a wo se abandada mahama abreso no wo hye mpuntu dwuma wodo ase suku eye community day senior high school bebre enu abobobo nkro binum ti se wo senase obopa na apesua sekesua ene miamia aka a wanwie aban baaye no waye kofi wa ofi nani afei abetifi aban yaresabia wo ye senk wo ye referral hospital enu so ofiti ase wonwie ye aban foforo ya nanado da no baaye watwi nani wonto aso miamia wo ye se wodi ensuo kokokokọ enu so watwi nani enya ade a wo bua anase wo pempo ahwe na wato aso wo bobo miamia ni bi te se kponkwa chebi suhum senase ho abiem ni oda ya wonum eye ensuo hu dwumadie wo ho enti wo mo se wonum sesen ye na no empuntu dwuma mako anu ena abandada mahama fiti ase nanso abanfoforo na akufu ado ba ye wonye na dwen se wo to aso.
So we need to find a way to solve it. Either we give them a whole plan of what they are supposed to do. Into Uber, you are supposed to tackle this. So the next year, how you handle these problems. The next term, if we want to vote for you again to continue, then we do it for you. But say it's not on air more. We are deciding your idea. This is the problem you are going to deal with. So we need to work on that also. And there is also this opportunities, I Ghana, people don't see. There are a lot of opportunities in Ghana that we don't see because there are so many things, even within the music industry. People have to come up with ideas of how to do their music or most style. Send your person we will be no person or bar. People be person stage. So anything. Whatever it is, so whatever you do, if you dance, you have to find a way to build something around your talent or your skills. Then find a way so that you bring people in. Yeah, and we have the attitude of doing things ourselves. Yeah, per se say people will see say but we have to start thinking about the community, the collective success of everyone, not just ourselves. Because the thing, this I heard this quote that Denzel Washington said. It said, "The fact that you are doing a lot doesn't mean you are getting a lot done." You understand? So we need the team. We need a lot of people to come in And that is what they do. Once they develop the idea, they get in touch with someone and they think about the thing and see how they can expand it. Expanding it comes with people coming in. People coming in, and that's what we are supposed to do. But the thing with us, I say opportunities, no. People take the problems within the country, look at the resources they have, and then come up with an idea of how they can use those resources to solve those problems. That is how opportunities are created. Yeah, who problem na we don't even want to try and solve it. Any man say ever point out say this is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem. But to sit down and come up with a solution, we don't do that. So far, all we do is talk about problems and not finding solutions or coming up with solutions. And we need to change that. We need to become problem solvers because that's how we create the opportunity.
Up to date, you are still training a lot of university students with political science and sociology and thinking so you are going to develop. They are doing political science and technology. Correct, 70%. Those are the courses that they are doing when people are doing programming. Very complex things. Money panajima no more timia koye bibi debi. We school now. We need any scale apart from talk about. It is opportunity I want to see because what training wrongly. So part of the opportunity is actually coming from the training, the exposure. Because you can see opportunities based on the training that they have given you.
There was this issue or the problem say Ghana you're dirty, Ghana you're dirty. Nobody was doing anything about it. Because you see, I buy a juma, but you are buying a day ball and here then at 2 Ukwa, Ubia chiching a ball and or the now walk cheers cano. On Fanco, no, they are caught to hoping say, I don't know who are all expecting us over fat this days. And then the bus stop boys team, whoever is in charge, decided that obey this thing. And look at the opportunity he has created and the number of people who have come in. And the level they are at now.
Indeed, the environment is our only home. Without the environment, life is meaningless.
You understand? When we see the problem, we look at the available resources we have, and then we develop an idea around it and start to build a team around it so that we can be able to solve the problem and also get what we want. That is the money or the success or the fame that you are looking for. Also, share outside all these opportunities are in all this sports industry or the music industry, whatever industry out there. No? People saw a problem and then they decided to fix it. You understand? And that decision they made, they came up with an idea, got in touch with people with money and people with skills to think about the idea very well to see how best they can use that to serve everybody. And that's what we are supposed to do. Until so be catch say there is nothing in Ghana. Don't believe it. Because when it comes to resources, the reason why I didn't talk about resources is we know that we have resources. Yeah, well, oil, yeah, well, when it comes to the mineral resources, yeah, we'll go diamond, bauxite in this animal. This agriculture, yeah, well, timber, all these things we have. Your water bodies, there are countries that see. So if there is any port or they need anything, it has to be transferred from another country to their place. But we have this, and we need to appreciate it and find a way to build ideas around these things, and from through that we create the opportunities that we are looking for. So we need to change this because yet to one I say there are no opportunities, Are you free your mind? There are other people replacing us. India for neighbor, Lebanese for neighbor, Chinese for neighbor, America for neighbor. Baby, I will see people are coming there. Why? Because there is this story that Kennedy Japan told. I'm going to share the video with you so that you watch and to see how somebody in the same environment or succeed, or citizen, you are not succeeding. And why is that? Because you are doing any problem. We need to change that. We need to start learning, to start seeing the opportunities.
Nobody can tell me that Ghana is poor and I'll believe it because look, I was talking to Palace this young man, all the Lebanese people you see are not the owners. He's a young guy. Now, the time I met him till now, maybe he's about 40. He told me his story. He said, we were on the flight from China. And he said, oh, I'm the owner of Palace. I went to China, this, but I
Is he Ghanaian?
No, Lebanese.
Oh, Lebanese.
I schooled in Texas or so. And after school, his father gave him $300,000. He decided to come to Ghana and do business. Here we are, we see Palace. What did he do that he's making money? What did Ghanaians do that we are not making money? That is the question we have to answer. So don't tell me Ghana is a poor country. It is because we are so corrupt, we are so dishonest. We are not hardworking. Religion.
Now, I've told this story before, and I'm going to tell it again. They said there was an African farmer who had a farm, a very big farm, beautiful one. Now, he started hearing stories of people mining diamonds out there on the other side of the continent. And so he felt, hey, I didn't selling me farm, no, I mean, searching for diamonds. So he sold his farm and then started looking for diamonds. He went to search. He didn't find any diamonds. So he went broke, depressed, and he killed himself. Now, the man who bought the farm was walking through the farm one time, and there is a stream within the farm. And who said there is a flash of light from the one of the stones. Who said stone here different, a little bit big. Let's say I didn't know I'm decorating them. So one day, one of his visitors who knew how diamonds look in their raw state came and saw the stone and said, this is one of the biggest diamonds ever. And he said he didn't want to believe it. The one who owned the farm, or because how can you say that? So he told the guy that most part of the stream within the farm is covered with stones like that, not that size, but small ones sprinkled all over. And they went to find out that that farm that the first man owned happened to be one of the biggest or the largest diamond mines on the continent. So this is the problem we have. We have something that we are not paying attention to, but somebody somewhere is able to see the value of what we have. Now, we just want to sell ourselves to go and do the dirty work. All this news, this false news of Africa is dirty, Africa is poor, Africa is this. When they say wealth. They don't even talk about wealth in terms of cash or money. They talk about assets, resources that you have. And they know that we are the ones who have the resources, we have the assets. But Okacha will say, oh, you're poor just because you don't have the cash or no or machine or they print it. So he's telling you that you are poor, not knowing what you have is what you want. Now, Okacha will say fatuo, and yet also the atuo no abefa, no the akoni chrome, no abefa wejuma, so in their factory. No, we no process it, timber no process it, cocoa na sika ketewa na ode atua na no aso na obesan spend the ato. And this is the problem you are facing. So we need to start paying attention to what we have. Because 1 year, nobody is going to do it for you. And they said, if what you don't use, you lose. So we will be sitting there, we don't have anything, no, my bad for you. And then there will be another generation who will be complaining about slavery and all those things. So we need to be very serious with what we have and start creating opportunities ourselves. Because there are opportunities there that we don't see. And the existing ones, I say, anyhow. If you look at the music industry, people are saying that they're because of certain people or young ones but it's not like that. We were there and people said that Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, Shatawale were seeing all these young guys are not able to blow. Then Black Sheriff came along and look at where he is. You understand? It's not a matter of whoever is already in the industry. It's a matter of what you are producing. Any serious thing. When you one hit spender, then the little money that you have, you spend it anyhow. You do whatever you want. And for whatever thing that is going on within the music industry, if you see there is a problem, start creating something for yourself. Music, and you can own it. It's for you. It's for you. You can find just like how Kwesiata is doing with his music and all those things. so that they can own their property and start making the real money that they want from it. So SAM fire serious. Whatever skill you have, take it seriously and develop an idea around it, so that through that you can get people involved. Man, try so by yourself. Get people involved. Let them help you, because there are things that people will see that you won't see because of the information that they have. So take advantage of teamwork and bring ideas together and create that opportunity so that someone else will also benefit. And through that, the number of people you serve through your idea, the more successful you become. You need to understand that. This our idea of going solo. No, you need to take it out. You need to take it out. We need to solve these things and start learning to see the opportunities that we have within the country and in the continent. So I hope this video makes sense to you, and if it does, please don't forget to subscribe to join the community, because we are here to make a change. We are here to make a change. We are not here to talk about problems and leave it. We are here to find solutions to the problems and actually take action on it. So if you want to join in, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. Like I said, anything that comes into your mind, just say it. You never know what you have within your mind. Okay. So thank you for watching. Share it to a friend who needs it, and let's build this community together, and let's find a way to save our country, because that's the only place we can call home. You understand? There are a lot of people back there who don't have that chance to travel. So enjoy. Yeah. Think about the people, your friends, your family, all the people out there suffering. Don't just think about yourself, because that attitude is not going to help us. Okay, people sacrifice their life for you to be here now. I heard one Obendako saying that we need to get to a point where you say the life for tour for the next generation, to make that change for the next generation, just like how the other people did, our ancestors did. That's what we are supposed to do. We have this selfish attitude that we need to change from. And most of us are hypocrites and cowards. We just talk about things, and not when it comes to even facing the problem, we are running away. So we need to change that. We need to become tough and face the problems and solve them, because we can. Okay, so thank you for watching, and God bless you. See you in my next video. Peace out.